This is a message to all those wannabe parents out there. The only difference between having a child and having a pet is that if your pet dies, you bury it in the backyard, or flush it down the toilet, or buy another one that looks just like it. That way no one will know. But if something happens to your child, you get in trouble, you go to jail, and you roast down below for eternity. So it's very important that you keep your baby person alive. What I would say is that if you are thinking about making new life in the form of a baby person, you first get a pet. Maybe you start off simple. Maybe you get a plant. Okay? You get a plant, you keep it inside, you feed it, you water it. If it lives for a year, then you can move on to an actual pet. You can cheat. You can get a cat, which after the first, 4 or 5 months are pretty much autonomous. You can get a dog if you live on the ground floor, if you have your own house, if you have a yard. Those guys kind of sort of take care of themselves. Not as much as a cat, but they'll let you know if they're hungry or if they're upset. I have both a cat and a baby person. And the cat is much easier to take care of. I feed it, I water it, I let it outside. Now granted, he's moving on to a year old, so he can pretty much take care of himself. I would lock him outside, or if I drop him off somewhere, he should be okay. Baby people are a little bit different. You need to feed them and water them and change them and protect them and keep them warm because they don't have any fur yet. They're just a lot harder than a pet. They're like the paramount of having a pet. They are having a pet super duper hard style, like extreme style if you play video games or whatever. Hardest difficulty setting having a pet is having a child. So if you were thinking about making babies, get a pet first. See if you can keep it alive for a year. See if you can keep it healthy. And from there, you can then discuss whether or not you think you are responsible enough and you care enough to make a baby. I'm tired of seeing people with babies and they just skipped all the other steps. They just went straight to having a baby. They leave it places you can tell that it's cold, that it's unhappy just by looking at it. Usually I see them at Walmart. If you're going to make a baby, be sure that you have all your ducks in a row, that you're ready to take care of it. Because I hate seeing little baby people just unhappy, and it's because their keepers suck. So keep that in mind.